This is a terribly tragic story, but clearly also a question mark on what is leading to young people dying by suicide. After TV actor Tunisha Sharma reportedly died of suicide on Saturday at the set of her television serial, police have now arrested her co-actor Sheezan Mohammad Khan. The man's photograph there on your screen. The charge against him is for abetment to suicide. Tunisha was reportedly in a relationship with Sheezan Khan before they had broken up, and that then prompted her to die by suicide. Tunisha had hung herself sadly in the makeup room of this co-actor on Friday while the shooting of their television show was on. It's a very popular show, Ali Baba Dastane-Kabul. Tunisha was rushed to the hospital where doctors declared her brought dead. Sheezan will be produced before the Vasai court. Tunisha's mother had also blamed Khan for her daughter's death. Tunisha's post-mortem took place at night at JJ Hospital in Mumbai, where the mortal remains are still there. Today around 11 a.m. The body will be handed over to the family. Last rites are likely to take place by today evening at about 4 p.m.
उसकी मां की यहाँ पे आने के बाद उसने मां ने कंप्लेन दी है, तो उसके ऊपर पुलिस गुना दाखिल कर रहे हैं और आगे की तहकीकात कर रहे हैं।
मां ने क्या गुना दाखिल किया, क्या बोला है
वो ये सुसाइड आत्महत्या करने के लिए उसको प्रवृत्त किया करके ये गुना दाखिल हो रहा है।
किसने कौन
सुजान उसका उसके साथ काम करने वाला लड़का है।
So this young woman, barely 20 years of age, died by suicide and was found dead on the sets of the television show, and this was primarily one of the reasons the suspicion was on this young man, because she was found dead in the makeup room of this co-star. And now the families and the friends who have come forth with statements as well, the actor and co-star who has been booked on her mother's complaint. Both of them were playing the main role, as you can see in this show, Ali Baba Dastane-Kabul. It was a television show, and that is when, while the shooting was on, in the room, she had reportedly died by suicide. Now remember, just to give you a background about Tunisha Sharma, she was a child actor also, and so was known with regard to the industry and had been working there for a long time. She had featured in several shows and even some films as well, primarily as a child actor. So it's a terrible, tragic story of what led her to take this extreme step, and was there no help that could have reached her just in time. Let me quickly bring in India Today's Dev Kotak for the latest on that. Dev, you know, it is also saddening because just few hours before she took that step, she was posting on Instagram. She was looking happy, and it's a reflection that many may not know what's going underneath. And such a young woman could have possibly had a bright future ahead. What are people saying? Why is this co-star, co-actor has been taken into arrest, Sheezan Khan?
Well, yes, to answer your question and put things on record, let me just first clarify the fact that it is not okay to speculate. We have to wait for the official police statement as well, and the FIR copy. Of course, what will later be determined is the fact that how she really died and what part of her body was really affected that caused her the death. Of course, we know that it is a suicide arising out of a hanging, but we still have to wait for the post-mortem report to try and get the technical details in terms of which organ was really affected. Currently, we are outside the JJ hospital, and her body was brought at about 4:30 a.m. this morning and is currently being kept at the cold storage in the mortuary inside this hospital. This gate number 14 visuals that you see, this is generally the gate that is used you know, to bring out VIPs, and also the relatives visit here. In fact, the spot, our channel was the only one to visit the spot where her body has been kept inside, but right now we're not being allowed. Earlier we saw some policemen, that's about it. There were no relatives at the moment, but we don't know what time they are going to arrive as of now. But yesterday and till today, of course, everyone is in a state of shock, saying that a 21-year-old happy-go-lucky girl who was just so satisfied and having the time of her life, you know, making such massive strides and achieving such lovely accolades this early in her career, what could be the cause of depression? And also, what really prompted her to take a step as extreme as this? So while Sheezan has
Yes.
been, I won't say arrested, but however, he is in police custody as yet. And of course, we don't know whether
Dave,
he's going
because
to
you've
be
been on the site and you've been speaking to officials, keep tracking the latest, because this arrest of co-actor and star is going to perhaps raise more questions of what happened. And importantly, if you or you know someone who is not in the best mental health state, reach out to a specialist. Don't take any extreme step. And it's absolutely a tragic story of what happened to this 20-year-old girl. We'll be tracking